Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rita, the self-proclaimed gold digger. And here we are in December of 2019, about to approach the new year. And it is that time of the year where oftentimes we are setting the dreaded New Year's resolutions or setting some goals. And I cannot be a self proclaimed goal digger and not get on here and talk to you about goals or about your New Year's resolutions. But if you're like me, and I'm thinking as some other people are too, that maybe you are tired of setting these New Year's resolutions because year after year you have done it. You have set this lofty goal that you wanted to achieve, or several different goals that you wanted to achieve, and you started off out the gate really going strong and hard at it. But by February or March, your goal kind of got tossed to the wayside, or it kind of dwindled down. Maybe you achieved some stuff, but you didn't achieve everything that you were hoping to achieve. And it can be quite frustrating, it can be quite disappointing. And why is that happening over and over and over again? Because you feel like you've done the things that you need to do. They tell you to set SMART goals, which we're going to go over as well, and you made sure your goal was a SMART goal, and you still did not reach your goal or do your New Year's resolution. So I have been in that boat many a time, setting different goals. Sometimes my goals are too lofty, so maybe they weren't so smart. But yes, but today we are going to be talking about how to set some New Year's resolutions or some New Year goals, or just some goals in general, the right way. All right, so let's get into it. So I mentioned SMART goals. What is a SMART goal? And SMART is an acronym for a goal that is specific. That's the S. M is measurable. A is achievable or attainable. R is realistic. And T is timely, or you have like a deadline. It's time sensitive or whatever. So that's what SMART is: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time sensitive. So one of the big New Year's resolutions, or just goal in general, that a lot of people have is weight loss. So we're going to use that today as our example of a SMART goal, because this is what we do. This is what I did. Okay, so let's say we want to lose weight in the new year. Okay, who doesn't want to lose weight and look great, and be healthy? So we want to lose weight in the new year. So we know we need to set a SMART goal. It needs to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. So we'll say, okay, I'm planning on losing 15 pounds in 3 months. So that is pretty specific. It's measurable because we can get on the scale and measure what we were when we started and how we're progressing along. It's attainable. 15 pounds is not like I said I want to lose 100 pounds or something like that. It's also realistic or whatever. Especially, it's not something that is unheard of. And I put a it's time sensitive, so I put a due date of when I wanted to achieve it, which is within 3 months. So 15 pounds, want to lose weight within 15 pounds, and in 3 months. Okay, so we do that. We have this goal. We're like, this should be something that I could easily reach or easily obtain. And you write it down in your little journal or whatever you have where you're keeping track of your goals. And New Year's comes around, New Year's Day comes around, and you start working on your goal. You're watching what you eat. Maybe you got a gym membership, so now you're working out at the gym, trying to get healthy, getting your fitness on. And you've been doing that, and now it's probably like mid-January, end of January, and you fell off going to the gym. Maybe before you were hitting it up almost every day after work. Now you can only squeeze it in maybe 1 or 2 days. Um, you're eating out, that kind of thing. And next thing you know, it's the end of March, and all you have lost is 5 pounds. And you're like, okay, I'm happy I lost 5 pounds, but I didn't reach my goal. So, 15 pounds or whatever. And you're like, what happened? I was trying to do right. But oftentimes, what happens is we set that smart goal, but there's work that goes into achieving it. So we set the goal, it's realistic, it's time sensitive, all that kind of stuff. We want to lose 15 pounds within 3 months. And this is just our example that we're using. But we haven't really looked at, well, but what does that look like to me? What does that look like in real life? Like, what does that mean for me? What life changes am I going to have to make in order to reach this? So we know, okay, to lose weight, you're going to have to eat right. We know inherently, like, to lose weight you might have to exercise or whatever, or do a diet, exercise. That's usually the most common ways to lose weight, other than, I mean, 15 pounds, it's not like we're about to go out there and get some surgery or something, but that is usually the most common ways to do that. So we know we're supposed to eat healthy, we need to work out more, but what does that look like for you? So if we're trying to eat healthier, that might mean we're going to have to go grocery shopping, because we have nothing, hardly, like 10% of the food in the house is actually healthy. So when it comes time for us to prepare our meals, we are grabbing junk or stuff that's not the most beneficial to us, because we didn't plan out that part. So we have to look at all aspects of the goal. It's not just, yes, I'm going to you lose 15 pounds in 3 months or whatever. It's like, what am I going to have to do? So if I'm planning on eating healthy, and even if it's a matter of starting a diet, you're probably going to have to go grocery shopping for those specific items. And it's not just that one time, like at the beginning of January, the end of December, where we went grocery shopping for the fruits and vegetables to start our little diet. We're going to have to incorporate this and make it a lifestyle. So now it's like, okay, I have to plan each week about what healthy meals I'm going to be eating. Maybe that involves bringing your lunch to work. So you're going to have to plan for that. Maybe it involves drinking more water. So now you need to go out and make sure, if you don't want to drink tap water, you got to make sure you have some bottled water, or get you a water bottle and put, water in it. So it's a lot more that goes into our goals than us just declaring, hey, I'm going to lose 15 pounds in 3 months. And I went grocery shopping the first week in January and got all this healthy stuff, because you're going to have to keep focusing on it and keep assessing the situation to see, what do you need to do now. And I feel like that goes into part of making sure the goal is measurable. So it's not that we're just measuring it in terms of us, what we were able to lose, but you're measuring it in the things that you need to be able to do. Like, okay, I need to go grocery shopping. You're going to have to plan out the day that you're going to go grocery shopping, make your grocery list. It's a lot of stuff that goes into individual goals that we don't realize. Another thing is, the other way, the most common way in this particular example is, okay, exercise. Yes, we want to exercise, but what does that mean to you? What does that look like? Like, are you going to be doing some Zumba videos in your home? Are you going to get a gym membership? Are you just gonna like run around the block? All that kind of stuff. And even if it's that, if the gym is 20 minutes away from your house, what does that look like to you? Does that mean, okay, I'm gonna have to get in bed by 10 o'clock and I'm gonna have to get up at 6 in the morning, and in order for me to go to the gym and work out for however long? Because even with that, it's like, okay, I need to work out more. What is more? Is it 30 minutes? Is it an hour? Is it, 45 minutes? How much time are we going to be spending on this particular endeavor, and what does that involve? So it might involve you going to bed early. It might involve you getting up early so you can go to the gym or be able to work out, that kind of stuff, just so you can reach it. So I think when we set these goals, we don't take in, or we don't look at the full picture of all the little details that we need to do in order to achieve that goal. So it's like each part of the process, it's like you have to set your own little mini smart goal. It's like each, that big goal has a bunch of little mini goals associated with it in order for you to be able to reach it, to be able to achieve it. And I think we don't take that into consideration. It's like inherently we know that we should be eating better and exercising more, but it's like, what does that really look like in my life? And then once you start to sit down and piece apart your goals and see, what does that look like? What is that going to mean to me? What steps am I going to have to take on a day-to-day basis to make it happen? And not only am I going to have to take those steps, I'm also going to have to plan for these steps that I'm having to take. Same thing. Another common thing is, you want to have financial freedom or get out of debt or pay off some bills and things like that. So yes, you might say, I want to pay off $1,000, in the next 3 months or something like that. But what does that mean? Like, okay, maybe you're going to set aside $50, $75 a week. But have you looked at a budget? Have you seen where you're going to be able to pull this $50 to $75 from? Are you planning on working more? Are you getting a side hustle? Are you trying to do overtime? Like, what does that look like for you? So that is my challenge for everyone today who is planning on setting some goals, planning on doing some New Year's resolutions. Write out those goals, but then, and make sure that they're smart, so specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time sensitive. But then look at what is involved on a day-to-day basis for you to achieve those goals, what is involved on a weekly basis for you to achieve those goals, and a monthly basis. So it's usually easier for you to take the big goal and work and kind of like work backwards. Okay, each month I need to do this, each week I need to do this, each day I need to do this, and then you plan out your day accordingly, which is ultimately hour by hour how you're going to be achieving the particular goal. Okay, so I hope that is helpful, so that as you get ready to start the new year of 2020, that you will be able to reach your goals and meet your goals and knock them out the park. And even going forward, whenever you set a goal, hopefully you will know to look at the big picture and know what to do when it comes to that. All right, that is all I have for today. Stay tuned to my channel. I will be posting videos several times a week. Videos will be coming out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe. This is your girl Rita, also known as the Gold Digger. Until next time, take care.